Alright, so body galvanic then, like we've said before, opposites attract, likes repel. So we're going to be working on an area of cellulite on this client. So we're going to want to make sure that it's this area here that we're working on and this area here that we're getting the product into. So we're going to do 2 skin tests. We're going to do sharp and soft and the hot and cold as well. So you've got a cottonwood bud and you've got a orangewood stick. This is sharp, this is soft. I just want you to tell me what you can feel, okay? Sharp, soft, soft, sharp, sharp, soft. Good. And then you would do that on the other side as well, and also on the inner thigh. Sharp, soft, sharp. Good. Same thing, hot and cold test tube. 1 hot, 1 cold. Sensitivity tests are carried out before every single treatment with electrotherapy to ensure the client's skin sensitivities is okay. So this is cold and this is warm. Okay? Cold, 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 cold. Great. So check the machine. The dials are all at 0. Rocker switch is off and on. Okay, so we make sure that it's off. Take our gel, which is a positive polarity. Bend the client's leg up. Positive polarity, plenty of product. Now, various ways to do this. You can put the straps on the bed first, or you can put the straps on the bed while the client's legs bent up. I find it easier when the client's legs bent. So you're going to take 1 strap, push it up, and then another one, the same. This one's shorter, so we'll move this one forward, and this one comes up higher. So like I said, we said the gel was a positive polarity. So we're going to take 2 electrodes from this side of the machine, making sure that there's no damage to any of them, making sure the wires are all inside so that you can see them. And we take the positive, which is the red, on the outside, and then the negative, which is the black, on the inside. And then we take the straps and wrap them around the leg to keep the electrode in place. And again. Now with these straps, once you've got them on, bend the client's leg back down. Check that you've got them exactly where you want them, and check that they are the same sort of tightness all the way, because you don't want a band just here too tight, pressuring the electrode into the skin, okay? So positive electrode on top of the positive gel repels the product in. The negative electrode at the other side takes the positively charged gel and brings it across, agitating the tissue, okay? Then we would do the same on the other side, so that both legs were the same. And then you're going to switch your machine on. So you take your rocker switch your machine on, and up here you get the lights, okay? So these lights correspond to this dial on either side. So we're going to work on this side first. Place 1 hand on the client, and then the other hand you're going to turn up the dial. I always place 1 hand on the client just for reassurance. When clients are getting electrical treatments, sometimes they think that it's going to be more than what actually happens. Okay, explain to the client what they're going to feel. So they're going to just feel like a tingling sensation, a wee bit like pins and needles, bit discomfort, maybe a bit itchiness, and then we want to try and get past that. And we're going to start on this leg here, so your left leg. And then we just turn the dial up till we see the lights starting to come. So we're at 0.5 milliamps just now. And we're just going to keep turning that up until the client can feel the sort of itchiness. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, how does it feel? Uncomfortable? Yeah, like scratchy. Okay, so you want to try and get through that scratchiness, but you've got to give the machine time to work, so you need to let that current circulate through the body first. Okay, so you need to give it time to work, and then we'll just turn it up a wee bit. And we want to try and get past that, so we're going to go up to maybe about 2.5. How does that feel now? Okay. And now? Yeah. Okay, and then just give the client a wee bit of time to get used to it. You're never going to go past 3 milliamps, so we're just going to turn it down slightly. And then the client will get time to get used to that, and then you do the same with the other leg. Once you've done the same with the other leg, you cover the client up and you leave it on for 10 minutes for the first treatment. How are we feeling now?
Yeah, feels okay.
Feels okay now. So you gradually break down the skin's resistance. Things like fake tan, I'm just going to turn this off just now, things like fake tan can take a bit longer to break down, so it'll take a wee bit longer for that client to feel it, or they might not feel anything at all. You just need to wait and break down that skin's resistance, and that's why we've done the cleanse and exfoliation and the body brushing, to try and break that down, to encourage the machine to work a wee bit quicker. Okay? Alright, so when you're doing it then, thank you, that's that.